Hello, checking in with the first 40 stanzas of canto number, I think it's canto number 27. Let's double check on that. Where am I? Canto 27 of Orlando Furioso by by Ludvigo Arresto, where the sorcerer bewitches a horse, which sends the maid on the horse, galloping away, and then one knight who wants the maid chases after her, but then all the other knights who want to battle each other chase after them, which ends up and because it's a demon who the sorcerer used, that demon led them straight to Charlemagne and Agramante, and these are all Sarsens here. All these knights, paladins, they're all that. So this unfortunately completely screws Charlemagne, where you get the strength of Rodomonte the Terrible, the strength of Mandicard the Furious, of King Gradasso famed in chronicle, of good Rigurio bold and valorous, of Scarapant who few can parallel, and of Marfisa brave and marvelous. So menaced Charles that on the saints he calls, withdrawing soon within the city walls. So yeah, they come upon the scene in Paris, where where Charles had been menacing, perhaps gonna finish off Agramante, but the super tankers, these amazing knights come in and just start mowing everyone down. And there is a kind of an interesting thing that I find is like this kind of rhyming verse I'm sort of used to with Dr. Seuss, as I rhyme that. And it's interesting to have kind of what's, to my modern sensibilities, seems like Dr. Seuss rhyme, but these guys are just mowing, they're chopping and cutting and just murdering everyone, but to a very kind of a jouncy kind of Dr. Seuss kind of a it's a poetic rhyming rhythm. It's not exactly Dr. Seuss, but it is definitely the thing of, they're basically, they're just killing and killing. This is, you think about this is a kind of a Christian, writer here. But we're having all this stuff of like, boy, the pagans are doing extremely well here. And sure enough, Michael up in heaven, I guess it's the cries of widows, the old and the blind, and orphan children. They're lost, that their cries rise to beyond the firmament to where the angel Michael is. He hears this and goes, hey, Dame Discord was supposed to be sowing discord amongst the pagans. And she did, but she's Dame Discord, so she did it to the exact opposite intent. This was the reason why Michael had sought her aid to split the pagans, but the contrary had been achieved, as anyone could see. And so he goes and he finds her and he beats the shit out of her with a cross. The breviaries. The angel grasps her hair and without mercy kicks and punches her. Then on her head, her arms, her back, he breaks the handle of a cross. It beats the hell out of her, and so she goes back down again. And now that they've dispatched with Charlemagne for the moment, he's not threatening them. All these knights that I've just listed say, hey, we want duels. We want to duel. We want to fight each other. Our rage is rekindled by Dame Discord, and that is where we leave this section. I definitely did find that useful right there, that on that with stanza 30, we get that listing of Rodomonte, Mandicard, Grasso, Rigurio, Scarapant, and Marfisa. So I get a recap of who all the people are, because there's so many people that I just lose track of who's there. I'm Marfisa, the only woman I remember. I remember Rigurio. There's Rigurio and there's Rodomonte. Rodomonte is seems to be like the really super warrior. Ruggiero is also super warrior. His thing is, oh, he's in love with Bradamante and wants to convert to Christianity. So I can remember him. But then we get Mandicard and Gradasso, and Scarapont, and I have trouble keeping those guys in my head all the time. I'm sure there's some kind of defining little characteristic that I could learn about them, but I haven't yet. I'm halfway through this poem, but I haven't yet. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.